I did say we were going to get more done, and more done we did, because there's so much to do, it's just insane. Anyway, we return now with more of Pokemon Legends Z-A Mega Dimension. I gotta wonder how many parts is it now, because let's face it. Oh yeah, parts 1, 2... Jeez. It really has been that long. Oh wait, I'm kidding, it isn't. Besides, it just has not. If you want to know, then it's basically part 3 of Mega Dimension. So we're going to continue on as always, but before we do, I want to mention one thing. If you enjoy what I do here, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say it at the end of every video, and I have to say it again here because it's already hard enough as is trying to get this channel going. Especially since finding out that you're a C- on Social Blade, and that really is the worst. To my 46,176 subscribers, if you enjoy what I do here, hitting that subscribe button means a lot. Honestly, it does. The watch time is improving, but the cracks are starting to show. Seriously, the cracks are showing. And that alone worries me. 69% of our watch time has been from non-subscribers. The rest, you know. If you watch what I do here, and you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so. It takes 2 seconds of your time and it makes it so much more easier for me. Because let's face it, YouTube ain't gonna get any better given that they're pushing all in on AI. Also keeping in mind that for $5 a month you can become a channel member. Seriously, you can be a channel member for like $5 a month and you can support my channel that way. I only have 2 channel members. I want that to be improved upon. But if it ends up hitting 0, then I'm packing it up. Because it's not like anyone's going to support me anyway after watching this. Besides, I do what I have to do to make sure I'm at my best. So let's get on with what really matters, shall we? So anyway, last time we've already completed a hyperspace survey, but I got a feeling it's going to happen again. And again. Why am I not surprised, all things considered? But yeah, we're going to have to bring out the heavy artillery now. And I mean that quite literally. You want to know what the heavy artillery I stand for? I stand for this. Level 100 Garchomp. First things first, on the other hand, we need to make sure to head to the Fist of Justice. Not here. Where is it? Yeah. Let's head to the Justice Dojo. Alright, we've arrived. And the sun's gonna set me, the Battle Dojo's about to get on soon. Not to mention, I might need to amp up my strength. My Garchomp. Yeah, I'm bringing in the big guns now. Seriously, I really need to bring on the big guns just in case. The reason why we're doing so is because I can no longer take any more chances. And believe me when I say it, it's only going to get much harder. Yeah, and we're also going to make Earthquake a plus move. Alright, we're all set. Nah, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, you need Seeds of Mastery to do that. But right now, we're gonna head to Hyper Train. Yeah, we gotta Hyper Train the one, the only Garchomp. Although I swear I wish its nature was changed. I'll use 1 gold bottle cap. There, Garchomp is now even stronger than ever. And we're gonna need to. Let's demonstrate. Uh-huh. Very good. But we're running low in time, so we better get on with it. Yeah, we'll have to head to the Pokemon Center here. If push comes to shove, I might just have to. Believe me, it's just that things are just gonna get much more difficult. I always tell people to support my channel that way, but unfortunately, not everyone does. Good, regained what I lost. And I gotta head to the Ball Emporium to stock up on new ones, because I flew a lot on the Mega Stones. Yeah. Right here. Finding all these tiny mushrooms certainly help. And it's all the way up there. Or rather, down here. Alright, let's do it. We'll need that Omega old-fashioned donut to get through this ruby distortion, yeah? Yup. Yeah, we're going in now. I think Groudon's gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution. But still, go ahead and feed Hoopa that Omega old-fashioned donut, Destiny. We are going to need that. Let's go, Omega! I gotta bring out the big guns right now. So, this is Groudon's world. Come quick, you two. Ginormous red crystals. Lava pouring down. This is what it's like in Groudon's subconscious. Yeah, I guess so. I'm no expert here. What I do know is that Groudon should gain the fire type when it undergoes Primal Reversion. Good to know, though I doubt just using water types will cut it against an opponent like this. If the three of us all work together, we can do it. We can catch Groudon. Let's get to it. Well, I don't see any other option but to trust in our Rotom phones and take the plunge. And it's a plunge we need to make. The Hyperspace Desolate Land. There it is. I didn't expect the legendary Pokemon Groudon to look so stiff. Watch it. I don't think it's staying still for long. Groudon has appeared. And it's at level 200. Well, yeah, this is only for phase 1. Oh dear. Damn! Yeah, for phase 1, just use water types. Thank God it does not have the ability Drought. Oh my god, I got knocked out. Ugh. No, we do it again. Let's try it again, Omega. Seriously, why does it pick on me? Yeah, but I hate the heat wave. Yeah, and it loves to spam Fire Blast. Yeah, now I'm bringing out the big guns now. Yep. Solar Beam? Yeah, that threw me off for a loop. Yeah, I did not think it would actually use Solar Beam. Now it's using an attack of its own. Scorching Sands. Oh, jeez, it got burned. Solar Beam again! That did it, but it's not over yet. Primal Groudon. The Omega had awoken. Yeah, and it's now using Drought. Return now, Garchomp! Ah, nuts! Garchomp got burned! Better fix that. Now let's do this! Thankfully, Groudon's unaffected by the grass attacks. Now what's it doing? Oh yeah, that's easy enough to avoid. Solar Beam! Ow! We're already dropping down below half. This fight's nuts! And we're gonna get serious. This is some terrifying stuff. Very terrifying. The fact that I get to relive the moment in Pokemon Omega Ruby says something. Honestly, my one biggest regret when I did Omega Ruby back then was that I should have made it a full playthrough. But the problem with that is that, yeah, I was back in 2016. I didn't have the tech to take care of this. No matter how much damage you inflict to my Garchomp, it can tank it. Yeah, that did it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, this fight's over. But that took a long one. Time to catch Groudon. And I know just how to do it. With this! Yeah, it was with a heavy ball. Believe me, I've done this before. We obtained the Red Orb. A shiny red orb that is said to have a deep connection to a legend of the Hoenn region. Yes, Destiny! And you too, Taunie. Way to go. We're just too good. Not bad, kids. Lumios's toughest trio has done it again. Now, while I'm sure you're still enjoying the glow of victory, I've got some questions. Come by my office. Yeah, I got lucky on that one. And I think we might have to take it up a notch with our next choice. You three actually caught Groudon. Amazing. I know Groudon's got that special red orb, but I was wondering, how is it different from a Megastone? I forgot to explain it to you, Corbo. What Groudon did is called Primal Reversion. Its red orb contains an overwhelming amount of natural energy. When the power in the red orb returns Groudon to its true form, that's Primal Reversion. If you give Groudon a red orb to hold, you can have it undergo Primal Reversion in battle to revert it to its primal state. Primal Groudon. I've studied it a little, since it kind of resembles Mega Evolution in some ways. But there's not much info about Primal Reversion out there. Sounds like this trip gave you some good data too, Miss Megastones. In any case, you're not done yet. Get working on that other distortion so you can catch Kyogre. You bet we will. We've got to make Ancha's dream come true. We're Team MZ. We got this. This completes Mission 13. Only you're still around, Obey Well X. I miss you. Okay, the next up on this list is Kyogre. We're gonna need a little something different for this job. Oh, nice. raise up to 32, which is the maximum. We're gonna need a little something like this. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of these things. Yeah. Time for us to finally evolve this thing. Yeah, I'm bringing out an alpha. Alpha Electric. Still got a ways to go. Oh, nice. I'm at 48. Which means I can get 3 gold bottle caps. Now we gotta work to level 49. The Master Ball. But I want to see if I could get it enough. Or do I have to keep leveling it up to the max? Know what? Screw it. Let's bring it up to 100 because I'm going to make sure. And finally, we need one more item. The Thunderstone. Yup, we got an Electros. Now, where's our trusted Electrosite? Yeah, because without that, how am I supposed to survive this? Now let's make some modifications to our move list. Yeah, we're going to need 3 moves for this one. Three different moves, and we're going to make sure we have everything. No. Seriously, I thought it can learn Earthquake. It can. But for the sake of this, I need to be all electric for this job. Now we need to head into, I believe, the Fist of Justice. The Justice Dojo. Yeah, it's about to reach nighttime. Yeah, use gold. I don't care, I need all the strength I can muster. No thanks, it's good enough. Now it's time for the other one. And it's in Blue Sector 2. Then we'll need to head there right away. Yeah, I'm bringing along my Electros. I don't have time. Lee, better move now. We'll need an alpha old-fashioned donut to get through the sapphire distortion here. Yup. Let's calm it down. Technically, I think Kyogre is gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed Hoopa that alpha old-fashioned donut. As we should. Let's do it. So this is where Kyogre dwells. Come here, you two. Check this out. Huge blue crystals. Waterfalls from nowhere. Is this what Kyogre's subconscious looks like? Well, I do see Kyogre is the personification of the sea. The strength of its water-type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We can still take it on between the three of us and our Pokemon. Let's go, everyone. Time to catch Kyogre. If we're gonna battle Kyogre, guess it's time for another big drop. And I have two of them to deal with. One grass, one electric. But I'm bringing electric on this one. Because, let's face it, this one's gonna be the toughest trial yet. Whoa, is that Kyogre? We can't pull any punches. Gloves up, team. Kyogre has arrived. I got 3 moves this time. Yeah, and it's nasty with that surf. Are you kidding? Ow! Yeah, this is an alpha right here. I'm bringing in the big guns now. Oh, jeez. Is this going to happen again? Please tell me. And I forgot to charge my controller. Must I really have to do this? Yeah, I don't have a choice. You know what? Give me a minute. This is why having more than one controller is essential. And plus, I should have just used the wired one. Okay. Now I mean business. Yeah, you better start running. This is not a joke. Yeah, I brought 3 electric moves this time. Thunderbolt, Discharge, and Sap Cannon. And plus, this is an Alpha Electros. Wait. What'll it look like after Primal Reversion? Why are you asking me for that? Yeah, you got whacked. Really? You froze? Now I mean business. No. Yeah, now I mean business now. I did. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kyogre can learn electric attacks. That makes it worse. And yes, it's an alpha. So what else is new? Electros! Oh dear, that's nasty. That did it, but we're not done yet. Primal Kyogre. I better get him into full healed fast. Yep, and a downpour. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, those waves are huge. Thank God I avoided that. Oh, that's a stun. Now what is it doing? Oh, that's not good. Return. Yeah, that's gonna be the nasty part. Ah, damn it! Again! Yeah, because that one's annoying. So yes, I've fallen a Groudon and fallen a Kyogre. No, we do this again. Yeah, and the worst part is that when you fall, you have to start from the first fight again. That's what makes this second part annoying. Really? This thing hits like a truck. Yes? Right. Now I gotta hurry and bring on the pain. That ought to stun it. Yeah, it's not happy. Even with that, it still isn't enough. Be right back. This is why trying to get anything done is always an annoyance. Not this time. gotta hurry and finish this up. That did it. But it's not enough. Primal Kyogre. And that's a Rogue, which is worse. Yeah, that makes it much more upsetting. Dude, really need to keep my distance. That's not good. Oh my god. I kind of knew this was going to happen. But every second I waste, that didn't damage it that much. Really? You froze my Electros? You are so going to pay. Yeah, I better make sure I get it out of the way. Not this time. Yeah, now we're on the clock. Nice. This battle is over. Like with Groudon, this took me 2 tries. Time to catch Kyogre in the best way possible. Nope, no. Let's do it. Let's bring out the net. That did it. We obtain the Blue Orb, a shiny blue orb that is said to have a deep connection to a legend of the Hoenn region.
Way to go, Destiny! You and me and Korrina, we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're the greatest. I can't believe we caught Kyogre. Lumios's toughest trio comes through once again.
Excellent work, kids. Beating Kyogre is no joke, especially after it got even more powerful. But as much as I hate to interrupt your moment, I need you all to stop by my office. I'll be waiting. You caught Groudon and Kyogre, two legends of the Hoenn region. I know it couldn't have been easy. Well done. That completes the Sapphire Blue legend. Looks like it's finally time for us to track down Rayquaza. We'll be finished analyzing the Blue Orb and the Red Orb soon. Seems like data analysis is the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What kind of organization are we these days? A civic think tank?
You're Lumios's reliable allies.
Huh. Don't forget who you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can't put them to work for free, helping us shape Lumiose just the way we want it. That's all. Sorry for the wait. Allow me to return your Blue Orb and Red Orb. You were quite right about the prodigious energy they contain, Miss Korrina. If you give Groudon a Red Orb to hold, you can have it undergo Primal Reversion to beat Primal Groudon. But with Kyogre and the Blue Orb, it becomes Primal Kyogre. I believe someone else wanted to weigh in too. What do you have to say, Professor Mabel?
I'm the lab's acting director, not a professor. I did not ask for students.
I understand, Professor. Could you tell us what you've learned?
You little... Fine, let me sum up what I know. Our inciting incident ends when Darkrai got pumped full of all that mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare-generating power skyrocketed, and Hyperspace Lumiose was born. The makeup of Hyperspace Lumiose reflects the subconscious thoughts of people and Pokemon, which I guess that's why it's so weird in there. But you've already figured that much out on your own, haven't you? Let me clarify one thing though. It's not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts. It's dreams. And I mean dreams of all kinds, both the ones you can't control at night and the things you're actively wanting and wishing for.
Great lesson, Professor. Bravo. Now could you tell us how we can find Rayquaza?
You'll have to generate Rayquaza's realm of Hyperspace Lumiose by actualizing a related aspect of the subconscious as a basis.
Actualizing what? Can you slow down and try that again for the less egg-headed among us?
You have to wish really hard. I think it might be doable now that you caught both Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Getting closer to your goal is probably making it easier to picture catching Rayquaza, and that's made you even more motivated. I'm right, aren't I? So take that mental image and that motivation, then dial them up and make it happen.
I get it, I think. Not sure if that helped or made things even more confusing.
Look, Buster, my job is studying Pokemon energy. I'm not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. Who who's the big dreamer trying to get a meet and greet with Rayquaza in the first place anyway?
Ansha. That's right, the little chef herself. I suggest you listen to the professor's non-expert opinion, Destiny. You gotta get Ansha to wish as hard as she can for you to encounter Rayquaza. I'll get on it. That little lady sure is something. She wanted to meet this mighty Pokemon so bad that her dream got mixed up with Darkrai's power to make nightmares. And look where we are now. That's one heck of a powerful dream. But back to the topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. I'll call again if we need you.
The next time you call me will be your last. I'll get Ansha caught up on all this.
Go do your thing, Destiny. Our thing, huh? Yeah, we need to return to Hotel Z and talk to Ansha. We may as well hear what she has to say. Okay, Ansha, let's talk.
Hey, welcome back.
Where's Ansha? Both Ansha and Korrina are in Korrina's room. As soon as Korrina got back, she told Ansha what the three of you learned from the Rust Syndicate.
Then Ansha asked to hear all about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre. So Korrina said she'd tell the whole story in mega detail or something.
It was rather hard to follow it all. Care to fill us in directly on what you were told by Corbo?
So the reason Ansha wanted to hear more about your battles with Kyogre and Groudon was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next?
That seems likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers in finer detail.
I guess a little visualization can go a long way. Is any of that really necessary, though?
What do you mean?
I mean, Ansha's wish was already pretty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place.
I suppose so. But there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there?
Hey, the gang's all here. I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of Hyperspace Lumiose, but by all of you, and by legendary Pokemon you battle too. So you heard the whole story from Korrina? Indeed. Miss Korrina told me all about your hyperspace exploits, Destiny. I can picture the normal Kyogre and the grand Groudon in perfect detail. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the pocket of hyperspace Lumiose where we'll find the fine Rayquaza at last. Okay, now that you've got a good mental image, let's put some real oomph behind it. Ansha, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start.
Let's head for the roof.
Nice thinking. Rayquaza's a sky-high Pokemon after all. It'll be easier to imagine from up high. Sounds good. Let's go roof it up.
After all that turmoil, we now reach the point of no return.
Hey, this roof is where you first showed up too, right, Ansha? Indeed. Hoopa transported me here. Hoopa sure picked the right roof. No one else but Team MZ could have handled this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Ansha, tell us again. Why do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us the details so we can all picture it crystal clear. Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. Listen close and I'll tell it to you. A long, long time ago, in what people call the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. In that time, there was Primal Kyogre, bolstered by the power within the Blue Orb. So too was their Primal Groudon, with the might of the Red Orb at its beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless, furious clashes. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell and the waters were evaporated into dust. When Primal Kyogre bellowed, torrential waters flowed and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 days, these two mighty Pokemon battled from sunup to sundown. The ferocity of their clashing scarred and warped the world itself. The people of that age, the Draconids, were at a loss. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction. The Draconids' wishes must have reached Rayquaza. There appeared before Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon a dazzling light, and in it was Rayquaza in a sublime and incredible form. A blazing light and whipping wind sapped the power from Groudon and Kyogre alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the faraway depths of land and sea. The Draconids came to revere Rayquaza as a true savior. And there our story ends. I still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon, in Lumiose of all places. Incredible, isn't it? That part about Rayquaza's sublime form sounds an awful lot like Mega Evolution. Rayquaza supposedly got something in its body called a Mikado organ that has the same power as a Megastone. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza all on its own.
A Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Megastone? Wow.
Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, Ansha. My dear mama read me that story quite often. I came to love the story and admire Rayquaza so much that I would dream about it. Isn't it noble? Rayquaza, savior of the Draconids. I can see why you want to get it for Deanna. A mighty Pokemon for a mighty mom, huh? Your love for Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, Ansha. I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need.
What? I guess that actually worked? We've managed to gather some data on this latest distortion. The signals we've detected coming from this distortion are on wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the Blue and Red Orb. We believe this distortion leads to the location in Hyperspace Lumiose where you'll find Rayquaza.
At last, I'll be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true.
We sure are. One more thing. Much like with Kyogre and Groudon, this special distortion requires a special donut to match.
Please, Destiny, gather lots of data so Mr. Philippe and his team can develop the perfect recipe for us. When you do, I'll make the mightiest donut of all. I know I won't fail, because I've got all of you on my side.
Yup. We need 100,000. Seriously, why do we really need that much for this? I won't lie to you. I just don't know how we're gonna do this. But the point is, I may have to just grind up just to get more. Yup, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we make the 5-star lavish Roselli jam donut. And I'm gonna have to grind up to get more donuts. Because the reason for that is because it's pretty obvious. And I gotta make more donuts. Yup, make another the same. I'll make 3 because I'm gonna grind up more of these. That should do it. We have 3 of them. We need 100,000 in order for us to do this. And 100,000 is where we're gonna have to. But night's about to fall soon, so I might want to have to take... Yeah, I might do some of it, but nah. This one's gonna take a whole lot of work. And plus, night's about to fall. So that means I need to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we stocked up on so much. Yeah, and I'm also gonna have to do some battles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind up a lot. So yeah, that is gonna be it for this part of Pokemon Legends Zeta A. That turned out to be more challenging than I thought it would be. I'm serious, we got the Kyogre at level 80, as did the Groudon. But I need to make sure I have a plan B just in case for this occasion. I mean, that trick's nice and all, but it ain't enough. We need more power. And more power we shall have. Now, where is that Kyogre I had? I know it's somewhere. There it is. Let's move that into box 26 alongside Groudon. It has Precipice Blade, Fire Blast, Scorching Sands, and Solar Beam. While Kyogre has Origin Pulse, Surf, Ice Beam, and Thunder. So yeah, that is it. Next part, we'll do some battles in the Battle Zone and do research. But the next part after that? Yes, we are gonna go all in on Delta. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. This is gonna kill me.